line in the tight fights that will happen. That safe zone also at the Leviathan there. This is NRG now. Eating a bunch of shots as more and more is down. Dizzy healing up. Ace providing coverage as much as possible. Slick there is the one that punishes more with the longbow. And Ace overlooking. Players have to push this. They have to run out. He's got to look for them there. Ace connection with the longbow. There goes the Arc Stars. If it hits all the shields, goodbye. You get stunned. Nice shot there. But he's getting hit up quite a bit. Dizzy goes in onto Mopork. R99. We've seen what he does on stream with that weapon. He's clinical with it.
Yeah, Space Station might be in trouble. Look like Space Station had the drop on NRG, but you can see here, Ace will get himself some shields back up here, but the health is still critically weak. If he could possibly get that back, it'd be nice, but he's stuck in the corner here, trying to break line of sight, but there's a team coming in from the back as well. Now NRG are in significant trouble. Ace trying to get out of there. He needs to survive. He needs to try to break line of sight, and there pops the Phoenix kit and gets into a safe position. But Dizzy, they're separated. I think Dizzy's now making his way over to Ace, but I believe that NRG's position is no, and they're on the low ground, so they're in an inherently poor position currently.
This is a big game for them. They need it. They 100% need a high kill, high placement game. Anything that they can get out of this.
And now they need to do what TSM did, you know, just somehow win with two players, losing one of your players in mid-game.
I don't know if it's going to happen when you get tagged up like that. Dizzy's got no more shields. He's got to take a breather for a moment, pop the shield battery. Jeez.
Oh,
oh no, the Ordnance. Oh, and that's Reptar. Complexity's Reptar gets the better of him. 5 kills, 5 points. No placement, though.
That looked like it would have been a nice shot from Reptar's perspective as Ace and Dizzy were flying through the air, and T1 now will be on the engagement.
Now let's take a closer look at NRG in that last game.
I'm gonna get my loot. I have disruptor.
Yeah, 50.
One's on the door. I want 90. 90 on Watson. 90 on Watson.
Watson down.
Nice. Finish. Oh, broke. Kill him. Pass. Please help me. I got 2. Broke armor. Break the armor.
1 HP.
Nice. Good shit. They might third party. Yeah, pushing me. Pathfinder low. I'm coming to you guys. Nice. Here. Be careful. On my right. Broken. 100.
Down.
Left. Gold.
Pushing left. He's running.
Right. Go broke.
Watson cracked. Kill Watson.
I can't. I'm pushing. I can't. I'm armor swapping. Be careful for third. Watch out third party behind us. Yep.
After shield.
Go with the go. We're gonna take it. On us.
Oh my god. One's cracked.
I'm in constant.
Pathfinder is cracked.
Constant. I'm trying to live. You're good. Nope, he's on me.
Behind you right here, shielding.
No, I tried to there. Maybe I can get the kill. What is that?
Wow, it's great communication there, but we also got a little treat. We got to see some great aim as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And that last skirmish that you kind of saw there from NRG, the demise of them over to Luminosity, was the make or break of who was going to win that game. I highlighted how some of the teams that made the artillery transition at first were the ones who made it to the final circle. Then it was really just who's the king of the hill of them. NRG and Luminosity, along with a couple other squads, had that ground for a very, very long time in that last game. And it was just who can make that final last transition the smoothest, and Luminosity made it look very clean.
Together for this. Now let's take a look at the moment of the match from that last game, brought to you by One Leaves.
Need to recharge my shield.
That was the moment of the match, brought to you by One Leaves. 4 enter, only 1 leaves. Can you escape? OneLeavesGame.com, which we saw yesterday. Pretty scary looking game, almost as scary as that Peacekeeper shot.
Yeah, and Tempo Storm's not escaping, is all I learned after that one. That was actually really great job there, coming up from Ace of NRG. The 24 on the Peacekeeper shot is one that you can't always rely on, and you know that he's got to be very thankful in that situation to get that, but then the alternator trade on the back end as well, like just showing why NRG and especially Ace joining up with Dizzy after kind of the rise of Dizzy happened. I think a lot of people saw Ace and was like, okay, this guy's really good, but like, is he as good? And I think now as time's gone on, a lot of people look at Ace and it's, you know, he's 33% of that squad.
Yeah, it's very impressive now to watch Dizzy, a big name that people are watching coming into this. But if we take a look at the match results from our first game here, we'll see that there's a lot of teams putting names on the board. Sentinel sitting pretty at the top. NRG picking up 7 kills in that last match, but Team Liquid with 9 of them.
Not looking good for Lazarus.
Yeah, there's only one way forward, and that's to fight. And you can see that they are having problems here because it's 2 teams. In fact, you got Liquid and you got some action there coming out of the likes of NRG. So there's problems all over the place now as players try to jockey for this position towards this next circle. Life is looking quite difficult here, but you can see Team Liquid don't look to be in too bad of a shape, but they'll lose Flanker. And that's some good damage coming in from Nastical. And Caster will take down post-kill, so they are managing to hold on here, but they are quite exposed and in the open. And I'm imagining there's going to be a lot of third partying coming in here. You can see Health taking down Cashier as well on the kill feed, so there are fights brewing all over the place.
Yeah, and NRG is going to be in a scuffle as well against TSM, the #1 team. NRG looking to clear out this small shack that TSM had, and they managed to eliminate TSM from this battle. This will not be a 3-time victory. Oh, they still okay. So we were told in back TSM still has 1 guy left, but even then, it is not looking good here for TSM.
I think
Imperial How.
Okay, Imperial How. We saw that Outrelated just got eliminated as well. Now this is interesting. We see that TSM have so far been very good at dealing with these horrible situations. Imperial How's going in. They got a slither of health, trying to get an elimination there. That's maybe the last thing that he can really play for here. Going for placement will be very difficult. And there comes the Ordnance as well. He has to dodge that. Can he get some more armor there? It's just a level 1, but it will do just anything that he can possibly get as he cowers in the corner, just trying to buy time, trying to get that sustain in to be able to do something here. Is he going to play for eliminations? Is he going to try and go for placement?
This is the complexion of the matchup entirely. Now we have Sentinels, Game 7 winners, maybe a Game 9 winner. NRG, they have all 3 players still in this game after wrestling TSM away from that shack. Not a lot of coverage, though, inside of that tiny room, so they need to utilize their wingmans, force players out, and don't give them any opportunities to drain their shields.
Yeah, this is actually not looking too bad here for NRG, but there is so much action around this river position. Putting it down for now is fortified position. They look pretty well geared up, honestly. So, the R301, fantastic Eva 8 as well on these close ranges. And NRG here with a better start, given some of the bad starts that we have seen from them.
And NRG's are the one that's across from Rogue, by the way, outside of market. So Fnatic in market, Rogue is going to be just outside of that, or NRG is going to be just outside of that, and Rogue is across the street from NRG.
Yeah, I'm just holding this position for the time being, dude. Looks like the ring is going to be closing in the end of round 2. Size will get crushed!
That is rough there, and you see the gold shield went out, so they know that they just got to take that guy out, and then that team's going to get wiped. Zombs is getting the kills. Sentinels still have players in this game, and they have the safe zone, but it comes down to these final moments. 4 squads remain. I saw 0-0. Reciprocity was in this game, so another high placement for them. But Sentinels, what's going on today? I said on Twitter, what did they eat for breakfast? Because I want whatever they're having, that they keep on making it to end games like this.
Everyone has a Mastiff. There's so many Mastiffs in play right now. It's unreal. So much damage on those close range engagements. And we see how tight it's getting now with the circle. And these 4 squads left. A moment of calm. They're in the eye of the storm here, Alex.
So it's Fnatic, then Sentinels, and then NRG. I saw Dizzy in them. And we got to find in Team Liquid. So those are the 4 squads that are left. As far as who has the player advantage, Team Liquid, high ground, and they still have players up. Level 3 shields as well. Sentinels have all 3 players up, but they are right against that ring. Nowhere for them to go. Alternator on the ready. It's going to shoot a couple laser beams, and it actually punishes that player who went in to try and challenge the fight.
Yeah, the attachments that alternator is loaded up to the max. That is very problematic for anyone coming against Sentinels. And again, not the best positioning in the world, but they do have the cover to work with. If only there were some grenades to be tossed down here by Team Liquid, but they won't be able to find that. They'll just have to rely on the snipers here, the longbow, trying to defend against those peaks.
They're going to have to move eventually. They're going to have to move eventually. And guess what? It comes in 15 seconds. This is Team Liquid's game here. With the high ground and all the angles, this is it. 10 seconds stand, and we're going to find our winner in Game 10 because there ain't going to be anyone left standing.
It's going to be that mad dash once again to the tiniest of circles that you could possibly imagine to fit 4 squads Who is going to come out on top? We'll have to find out. The Masters are still in play here as well. I'm not sure if that's going to give an advantage or not in such a crazy situation. As the circle starts to close, everyone pushing in. It's absolute madness here. Somsa's going to go down straight away, and here comes the dive from the high ground. Team Liquid, how much damage can they do here? Everyone's crawling around once again. So much dodging and weaving, and the punches are out. And Retzi gets the kill. Did they manage to do it? Team
They won
Liquid
again!
Sentinels, what on earth are they doing?
I cannot believe it. They won again. 3 victories for Sentinels, and 2 of those were back-to-back. This is a team, the first team to make it to Apex Predator in Season 2 of Apex Legends. They are known as a frag-heavy team, and dare I say, a lot of people coming into this event said that they do not have what it takes to hang with these pro teams because all they do is just hunt pubbers in the lobbies, but not today. This has been a dominating performance for Sentinels, and I tell you what, man, what a week this organization is having because they've been on fire.